Hey, so in today's video, I wanted to do my first part in my makeup that I've purchased on my low buy mini-series that I'm doing on my channel. I like to upload this type of video every 4 months, so we'll get 3 videos throughout the year, if my math is correct. I actually did this style of video last year, and you all seem to really like it, and actually it's one of my favorite videos to film, since I love watching and making haul videos, but I don't buy enough makeup to warrant like a dedicated haul video regularly, so I thought this is cool. Basically, if you are new here, I collect all of the makeup products that I have purchased in the past 4 months, and then I sit down and I review them and haul them. A lot of these do have reviews, some of them not yet, but it's an interesting way. I quite like this format, so if you want to see the makeup that I've purchased in the past 4 months, then just keep on watching. So yeah, I'm gonna go in chronological order, and I'm actually still waiting on a couple of products, and this video is going up a little bit late because I was waiting on the last products, but they're not gonna come anytime soon, so I thought I might as well just talk about the stuff that I have right now, and I will just mention the stuff that I bought and throw up pictures. Anyways, that was a long intro, let's get started. The first makeup product, I didn't purchase this was actually an early birthday gift that my mum bought for me in January. My birthday is late February, but when the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow palettes launched, I really wanted to try them, and my mum thought, hey, I'll get you one as part of your birthday gift. And you would think that I picked out a super colourful one, but no. I did not. This is the number 7 Cadet. This is a cute little grungy neutral palette. I really do like it. The mustard shade in here though, it's beautiful. It's my favourite mustard in my collection, so pigmented and easy to work with. The reason why I wanted this one is because this one is more of like a grungy neutral palette, and I can get down with some grungy neutrals since I don't have that many in my collection, and I thought, you know, it's a cute little palette to diversify my collection a little bit more. And I also thought, because I do travel to visit my boyfriend, we don't live in the same city, I do have to get a train to see him, and I do visit him every fortnight, essentially. I thought this palette would be perfect because, you know, I could just throw out my makeup bag and there you go, I've got a palette to take with me traveling. Clearly I haven't done a lot of traveling. I have not done a lot of traveling this year. I have used these shadows, they are quite nice. I will say though that they aren't amazing. They're not bad, they're good, but they're not amazing. They're nothing that I think you should go out and run to buy. They're very easy to work with. They're a bit more firmly pressed, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but they're still workable. The mustard, like I said, is my favourite shade. It's amazing. I do like the metallics. There are 2 metallics. I will say that this metallic brown isn't my favourite shade because the metallic in it is not as reflective as I would want it, and also, I mean, it's a metallic brown. When am I going to use a metallic brown? The darker shades work nicely, you do have to build them up a bit, but that's what I expect from darker shades at this point, and it is a nice little palette. Do I think you should go out and run and buy these palettes? No, I just think if you find a colour variant that you like, and you just like to have a little mini palette on the go, even though we're not going anywhere, I'd say it's a solid little palette. I do like it. Now, my first purchase of 2020, my first purchase of the decade, since, you know, the Fenty one was a gift. I didn't even last 2 weeks on my eyeshadow palette no-buy. I didn't even last 2 weeks. This is the Sugarpill Fun Size Mini Palette, and okay, I've got a story behind this one. I had been wanting this palette since it launched, and I actually tried talking myself out of it in my makeup that I want but I'm not going to buy video. It's actually in the thumbnail of that video. However, during January, I was having one of the worst depressive episodes that I've had in a very, very, very long time, and I was struggling a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It was really, It was not a good time. January and February are typically the worst months of the year for me. Anyways, I saw that this came to Beauty Bay, and while I was in my pit of sadness, I thought, I need to feel something, so I bought it. That is not a good coping mechanism. And when it arrived in the mail, I was so happy because, I mean, you can't not look at this palette and not feel happy. I mean, come on. I feel so happy looking at this, and I was having so much fun playing around with it. The formula is amazing. It is different to Sugarpill's regular formula and their pans in their individuals, but I will say these are softer and a bit easier to work with. I mean, Sugarpill's regular formula is easy to work with, but you know what I mean. I will say though that Twitch and Continue do need a bit more building up on the eye, but I kind of expect that. These are basically pastel brights, so you can apply them lightly and make them more pastel, or build them up and make them even more bright. It's so cool. I feel like so many different skin tones would love this, and so many different people would love this. I've actually started a cult on my beauty Instagram with how much I love this palette. Genuinely, I think I've influenced like 3 people to buy it. The next product that I bought was one of the Suva Hydra liners, and this is in the shade Space Panda. I love this. I love Suva's liner formula. They're basically cake liners, which they're water activated, so you put a little water in the cap, and then it's just like paint, essentially. I've used this in so many different looks. They're really easy to work with, and it just opens up so many more opportunities when it comes to makeup. Like, it really makes makeup fun. I love this liner, and it's seriously the best white eyeliner that I've ever tried. Every other white, like, liquid liner, I know this isn't liquid, but you get what I mean. Any one that I have tried has always cracked and just flaked on me and look pretty crap, but this one hasn't, and I'm so happy with that. I will say, if you do have watery eyes, you might not like this because this is water activated, so you might have a bit of a situation there. Luckily, I don't have watery eyes, and this lasts all day. It's seriously amazing. I love Suva's liners. But this was a gift for my actual birthday, and it's the Melt Millennial Pinks palette. My mum bought this for me for my birthday, my 19th birthday. But this palette is stunning. It's so pretty. This palette is so lovely to work with. It's such a dream. You guys know how much I love pinks. Pinks are so lovely. I really do love Melt's matte formula a lot. I do like the metallics in here as well. I will say though, some are better than others. For example, Ruby Spa is probably the best metallic in this palette. It's very, very, very reflective. Mixed Emotions gives me mixed emotions because it's not always the easiest to work with. It takes a bit of finagling, but you'll get there in the end. Same with this shade Rosé Brunch. It's a bit harder to work with, but you can get there in the end. The grey and the black in this palette, surprisingly, really, really easy to work with. Really nice. I didn't think that a grey and a black would work with pastel pinks and soft pinks, but it really does. It really does add some interest to this palette. I do think their price tag is a little bit high. Just a little bit. But that being said, I love this and I use this basically as an everyday palette, essentially. So this next product is one of the products that I actually don't have with me right now, and I placed an order on Cleona Cosmetics on my birthday, the 22nd of February, and I placed an order for 7 shadows. I'll put a picture of all of the shadows that I bought here, and then I'll do, you know, flashing up images of each individual colour. I love the colours that I picked. And Cleona, earlier this year, started a pre-order system where you just, you know, pre-ordered their eyeshadows and selected a time frame of when you're going to be receiving them. I chose April because that was the earliest option, and I was really looking forward to it. However, when the pandemic started to, you know, heat up, this obviously affected their orders, and I already knew that I was going to be waiting for a long time to get these shadows anyways. So when they said that orders will be delayed even more, I wasn't really that bothered personally because I know it's an indie brand based in Canada. They're gonna be having a hard time, so it's like, I don't see the point in giving them a hard time for them taking even longer to ship the shadows, because what's the point? I'm going to be so excited to be receiving these eventually. I don't even care how long I have to wait, as long as I do eventually get them. They have been really lovely, and they have been sending, you know, update emails whenever there is anything to update, and they've been really lovely on social media. I do love Cleona. I'm so excited to try out their shadows. But yeah, I haven't gotten them yet, and did I mention that these are the stained glass shadows that I ordered? I didn't order their regular shadows. I placed an order for their stained glass shadows. And this was like a birthday gift to myself. Like, I always like to buy like at least one thing for my birthday, and this was my gift for myself, and I cannot wait to get these eventually. I also placed 2 separate orders on Glossier during the 4-month period, and I'm just going to clump them all together and talk about them as one. I only bought 1 Glossier makeup product, but I did want to mention the other stuff that I bought because I thought it would be interesting just to show you guys what's new to my collection, even though it is skincare. and I feel like not too many people care about skincare as much as makeup, myself included, but I've been so excited about Glossier that I wanted to just talk about them with you. So the makeup product I got from Glossier was actually a repurchase, and this is the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade brown. I'm actually wearing it in my brows today. I've had this before, I love it, it's so good. I think it's my favorite brow gel on the market, period. Like, it's the best. I love the wand, it's so small and precise, and it's really nicely pigmented as well. I don't need to use anything else in my brows, like I'm just wearing Boy Brow in my brows today. Also, the makeup look I have on today is very Glossier girl inspired, and I feel like I haven't gone on camera with this little makeup on in such a long time, and honestly, I love it. I also bought one of their balm.coms, and actually I bought one for my boyfriend as well in the original version, because he doesn't like flavored lip balms. And he loves lip balms, so as soon as I bought one for him, I was like, okay, I need one now. And I got the coconut one because I love coconut so much. Bounty is one of my favorite chocolates, and if you don't like Bounty, then don't talk to me. I really do like this lip balm, it's so nice, it tastes really good. But I will say this isn't like the most intense hydrating lip balm, but it is really nice. It's a nice everyday lip balm, and I feel like this will last me for a long time. And eventually when this one does run out, or I'm close to running out, I will be purchasing another flavour. Maybe the mint one next, maybe the mango one next. Either way, really like this lip balm, it's been such a pleasure to use. I also bought their priming moisturiser, and I really enjoy this. It's such a pleasant moisturiser to use. It's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's perfect for me and my oily skin, and yeah, it's nice. I also got the Glossier You perfume, and I'm actually not wearing it right now. It's really nice. I did talk about it in my current favourites video. I think I talked about almost everything that I'm talking about right now in my current favourites video. But anyways, this is such a lovely perfume. It's like musky, but also floral, but also it's a layered perfume. It's really layered. I really enjoy it. It's not like a stereotypical like sweet citrus or like sweet floral perfume. It's got some sweetness, but it's got some depth to it, which I really love. I love perfumes that have some depth to them. The last few things from Glossier I have are the Milky Jelly Cleanser, just a face wash because I ran out of my current face wash. I also got the Glossier Solution. This is an exfoliating skin perfector, which has 10% AHA, BHA, and PHA in it. I'm currently testing this out, so I don't have many thoughts on it just yet, and I'm testing that out along with the Glossier Zit Stick, which is just a salicylic acid treatment, and it's just a acne treatment, and it's really cute. I mean, look at the packaging, it looks like a little marker. It's adorable. I am thinking about doing an entire Glossier brand review, which is why I sped through these Glossier little mini reviews. Let me know if you would like that, because I do want to try more of Glossier's skincare specifically. Some of their makeup too, but I'm mostly interested in their skincare, so let me know if you would like to see a whole brand review of them from me. The penultimate product is another eyeshadow palette. This is the Anime Dreams palette that Luna Skies Cosmetics did in collaboration with Blonde Turkey on Instagram. I did mention that this palette was on my wish list right when Ali was slowly revealing the shades, and I got so excited because I love Blonde Turkey on Instagram. If you don't follow her, you really should. She is an absolute angel. Honestly, she's so sweet. But this palette, I know it's a rainbow palette, I fully am aware. But I saw this palette and I got butterflies and I really got excited and fired up for it, so I placed a pre-order the day that this launched, and they are slowly shipping out pre-orders throughout May and June. They have been very good with updating us throughout the shipping process, since Luna Skies Cosmetics is run by one person. And I'm super excited, I'm so proud of Ali. I'm so excited to get my hands on this and play with it, and also play with a new indie brand, because I've never tried Luna Skies Cosmetics. Same with Cleona Cosmetics. I've never tried them, but I've heard so much about both indie brands that, you know, I wanted 2020 to be the year that I try out more indie brands and just more brands in general. So yeah, I'm so excited to get this palette. I've been thinking about it and looking at it literally every day, and I'm just like, waiting. I'm so excited. Also, when that palette comes in the mail, do you want me to do a 3 looks 1 palette with it, or a palette bingo, or both? Let me know. And the final product was also a gift, and my mum actually bought this for me as well, since my mum is the only person that buys me makeup, essentially. And this is technically a repurchase of my bronzer. This is the Becca Bronzer in the shade Barley Sands. And actually, let me get out my one that I am just finishing up right now. So this is my current bronzer. I mean, look at it. Look at that pan. There's not much product left in it. I don't know if I'm going to be repressing this because I am god-awful at stuff like that. I'm scared to repress things. But my mum decided, because she was placing an order on Cult Beauty anyway, she said, I want to buy you something, let me buy you something, what do you want? So I said, can I have a replacement bronzer? And just look how pretty the etching is. It looks like sand. It's stunning. When I bought this bronzer, I immediately thought, okay, I'm never buying another bronzer ever again. It's so beautiful. It's a nice satin bronzer, which I do prefer over a matte. I don't like sparkly bronzers, I really don't. I think they just look super unnatural in the skin, but this one, it makes you look so sun-kissed and so just nice. I don't know how else to describe it, but I love this bronzer so much and I'm so happy that my mum decided to buy it for me as a gift, and I'm really grateful because this is seriously the best bronzer ever. If you haven't tried it yet, I do recommend it. Yes, it's expensive, but I do think it is really, really worth the price. I mean, I bought this one, I think like 2 years ago on Black Friday, and I mean, I only just now decided to repurchase it, you know? But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all of the products that I bought throughout the 4 months, and hearing my little mini reviews on them. If you do want to see each makeup product as it comes into my collection instead of having to wait for this video, then do follow me on my beauty Instagram. It is beautyybyskye, where I post all of my looks, anything beauty related, any thoughts. It's basically like a mini extension of my YouTube channel, essentially. Since I didn't feel comfortable converting my main Instagram account into a beauty account because I got a lot of friends and family that follow me on there, and I'm a little bit embarrassed by it. But yeah, you can follow me on my social media. Like I mentioned, I do have 2 Instagram accounts. I live stream on Twitch 3 times a week, and my Spotify are all linked down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!